Hi kids, I'm Courtney Ralston and I'm super excited to be sharing another recipe with you from the Stephanie Alexander Kitchen Garden Foundation. In partnership with Coles, these videos are designed to support kitchen garden kids while they're at home. We have a fantastic recipe that we're going to make today utilising some carrots. We've got a nice carrot and coriander dip. Really easy, nice and bright, so let's get on with the cooking. And we are going to toast off our coriander seeds. We need about a teaspoon of coriander seeds and a teaspoon of fennel seeds into our dry pan. And we just want to toast these for about 1 minute. All right, as soon as you can smell the spices, it means they are ready to grind. I've got a mortar and pestle here. We're just going to pour our coriander and fennel seeds into the mortar and pestle. And we're going to grind these into a nice fine powder. All right, that's a good arm workout. Our spices are ground down. I'm going to pop them into the jug that we're going to blend our dip in later on. That smells so good, that little bit of aniseed in the fennel. Some ground cardamom and some garam masala are also going to go in with our freshly ground spices. Teaspoon of each. And I'm going to set those aside. We can add everything else into this jug later on. I'm going to start the dip by cooking off an onion. Just carefully keep fingers out of the way in our ridge hold. Cut our onion in half. Nip off the end, tucking your fingers out of the way. We're just going to remove the skin from the onion. And we can dice up the onion. It doesn't need to be too fine because we're going to blend this up later anyway. Keeping your fingers tucked out of the way. And a nice rough dice on our onion. Okay, we've got our pan that's still warm from toasting our spices off. We're going to add about a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. And we're going to pop that onion in and give this maybe 4 or 5 minutes just to soften down and become nice and sweet and translucent. Little pinch of sea salt. And just give this a toss around for the next 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, the onion is really nice and soft. It's changed colour. So we'll pop that in our jug with the spices. And that's just going to have a chance to cool down while we cook our carrots. I've got a pot of water here that I'm just going to pop onto the heat. Add a pinch of sea salt to season. And I've got 3 beautiful carrots here. Leave the skin on and we can chop the carrots down in half. Give yourself a flat surface and just cut the carrots into rough chunks. Just get rid of those end pieces. You can use them for your stocks. Okay, and we can pop our carrots into our salted water over here. Now kids, you can get a grown-up to help you with this part of the recipe with the hot water and let them cook for around 10 or 12 minutes or until they're nice and soft. Okay, carrots are nice and tender and they've slightly cooled down, so we can pop these in with the onion and the spices. We're going to flavour this up with the zest of an orange. Go really nice with the spices. That cardamom and orange is a really nice combination. We're also going in with the juice of a lemon. And I'm just going to strain any pips out with my little sieve here. So lemon juice in. I've got some natural yoghurt here. Give us some nice creaminess. And a little dash of sea salt just to season up and bring everything together. Okay, all we need to do now is to give this a blitz. You could do this in a food processor or in your little bullet. I've got a stick blender here and a nice jug should be an easy way of blending this up. So I'm going to blitz this until it's smooth. All right, I'm just going to taste this. I think I'm pretty happy with that. All right, just a couple of fresh ingredients now to finish things off. Our coriander. So carrot and coriander are a great combination. Just going to chop a nice handful of fresh coriander to go into the dip. And just fold that through. And we can just pour in our beautiful carrot and coriander dip. Just sprinkle some mint leaves over. Good crack of black pepper. And just a little dash of olive oil just to brighten up the top of our dip. And I have also got here some pita breads. And the recipe for the pita breads is on the Stephanie Alexander webpage. And these are beautiful, soft, fluffy bread. Raw vegetables, some raw fennel or some radishes would be fantastic with this. I think the best way is fluffy pita bread into that dip. So tasty.